I can remember. Right. Any requests?
Love the abs.
With abs?
Just not Charlie's Angels, please. It's not like Charlie's Angels.
All right, so your request for abs. No Charlie's Angels, abs. All right.
Let me just.
Back up a little bit. Someone move this so it's going to make Colette's foot in your face.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, there we go.
I've seen people get kicked in the face.
We won't mention any names, right?
Guilty of maybe my foot being in somebody's face.
Beverly kicked costumes.
Yeah, I remember. All right. Okay, guys.
Oh, no. The co-worker. That lady that used to come.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're ready to practice some yoga. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Lift your shoulders up. And let them roll back and down. Hands on your knees, elbows soft under your shoulders. Eyes are closed, you're gazing down. And just start connecting to your breath. In this moment, finding that equal inhalation, exhalation, in and out through the nose. And if your mind wanders, focus back on your breath. Remembering we always practice ahimsa, non-violence. So as you stay with your breath, I'll continue with our reading. We're getting close to the end. Comfortable with Uncertainty by Pema Chodron, 108 teachings on cultivating fearlessness and compassion. So today we're on 104. So, every act counts. Every thought, every emotion counts too. This moment is all the path we have. This moment is where we apply the teachings. Life is short. Even if we live to be 108, life is still too short for witnessing all its wonders. The Dharma is each act, each thought, each word we speak. Are we at least willing to catch ourselves spinning off and to do that without embarrassment? Do we at least aspire to not consider ourselves a problem, but simply a pretty typical human who could, at that moment, give him or herself a break and stop being predictable? The Dharma can heal our wounds, our very ancient wounds that come from original sin, not from original sin, but from misunderstanding so old that we can no longer see it. The instruction is to relate compassionately with where we find ourselves and to begin to see our predicament as workable. We are stuck in patterns of grasping and fixating, which cause the same thoughts and reactions to occur again and again. This is how we project our world. When we see that, even if it's only for a second every 3 weeks, then we naturally discover the knack of reversing this process of making things solid, the knack of stopping catastrophizing the world as we know it. of putting down our centuries of baggage and stepping into new territory. How in the world can we do this? The answer is simple. Make the Dharma personal, explore it wholeheartedly, and relax. And just gently let your chin fall to your chest. Pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then softly let the right ear roll towards the right shoulder. Stay here or reach the left arm down towards the side. Some of you might feel good to take your right hand, put it on the side of the head, not to pull, but just to add that little extra weight to find that stretch in the neck. And then just put your hands back on your knees, chin to your chest, roll it to the other side, and pull the right shoulder down. Maybe the right arm reaches to the side, maybe the left hand comes up to the side of the head. And breathe into your neck. And then hands to your knees, chin to your chest, and just gently rock your head from shoulder to shoulder. And then we'll meet with our chins in our chest, and then lift your head and just stretch your arms open to the side like you just woke up. And then just wrap your arms around, grab opposite shoulders, and just curl yourself in. Now pay attention which arm is on top, and then open it wide and stretch. And then exhale, put the opposite arm on top and squeeze. And then inhale, open it back up. And then reach them high and pull your hands to your heart. Bow in, maybe adding your intention. And then interlace your fingers, press them forward, round your back, tuck your chin. And then reach it up high, relax your shoulders down, and take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, stretch them down towards the floor. Stay there or lift the arms up and away. And then drop your arms down. Inhale high. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Twist, look back over the left shoulder. Inhale up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale up, exhale down, and make your way to hands and knees. So finding your tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat-cow tilts. When you're ready, the inhale drops the belly, lifts the head, hold here. Wait for an exhale, arch the back high, push the floor away, hold here. And then just move with your breath, inhaling, sway back, and exhaling, cat. Keep cycling through. And then wait for your next exhalation. Return to a flat back, look over your right shoulder to your right hip. And look around to the left. We'll come back to center and press it into child's pose. Hips towards the heels, forehead towards the mat. Nice. So from here, just start to activate your arms. And look forward at your hands and just splay your fingers wide and let your wrists lift. So only the palms are touching, the arms are engaging, and you're really pushing the hips towards the hips. And then shift forward, hands and knees, knees under hips, left leg back, find that stretch in your calf muscle. So some of you are gonna hang out and just press. Some of you might add a gentle rock. And then I gave this option the other day. If you like it, you keep pushing back through the heel. You engage your belly, and then maybe you lift the knee that's on the floor. So don't let the hips pike. You're still in a plank position, and you should feel your core working here. Nice. Now go ahead and put the knee down, and then lift the left leg and circle the ankle. Snap, crackle, pop. And then press through the heel. Stay there, or right arm forward, reach and pull. Rest when you need to. Some of you are going to stay steady. If it feels okay, arm to the right, leg to the left. Diagonal. Bring it back to center, and then exhale under the body. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, diagonal. Inhale, out. Exhale, under. Out. Diagonal, out, under. Last time, out, diagonal, out, and under. Now stretch it out. Put your hand down. Let that foot cross over the right. Look over the right shoulder towards your toes. Breathe into your left side body. And now swing the leg off to the left. And reach the left arm high. Circle the wrist. Reverse the circle. Keep the arms straight up or start to let it fall back. Open your chest. Feel that release in your back. If you like the bind, flip the thumb. Reach around for that bottom inner thumb. And now bring your hand down. Bring your knee in. And send the right leg back. Find your stretch in your calf. Breathe into the calf before you think about what you're doing next. Be here, the only moment. You can stay still, add that rock. If you want to lift the left knee, you're going to push through the right heel, engage the belly, and then just float the knee up. So it's just a little doming in the back to get that knee up on your body. Nice. Now put it down. Lengthen through the spine, and then lift the right leg. And circle the ankle. And reverse. And press through the heels. Stay there, or the left arm forward. Reach and pull. Make sure you keep lifting the belly in to support the back. You keep dropping the tailbone so you don't get that sway in the back. Stay here, or take your diagonal. Arm to the left, leg to the right. Bring it to center. And then exhale under. Inhale out. Exhale diagonal. Inhale out. Exhale under. Last time out. Diagonal. Out. Oh, wait, actually we have one more. Out. Diagonal. Out. Under. Now stretch it out. Put your hand down. Let your foot cross over the left. Look over the left shoulder towards your toes. And then swing the leg all the way to the right. Right arm high, circle the wrist. Reverse it. Keep it straight up or start to let it fall back behind you. If you like the bind, take it. Breathe. Nice. Bring your hand back down. Bring your knee in, and this time tuck your toes as you press your hips towards your heels. Breathe into your toes and your feet. And then look forward, spread your fingers wide, and press it up to your first down dog. In down dog, pedal it out, walk it out, move it around. And then just come to stillness. Hold your down dog. And then either drop to your knees or shift into plank. Hold. Make sure you're not swaying or hiking the hips, but a nice long spine. Looks good. We're all going to put our knees down first round. Lower all the way to your belly. And just slide your elbows forward for Sphinx pose. Get the forearms parallel. Push the tailbone to the heels. Drag the elbows back towards the body. Feels like too much, tuck your chin. Need more, look forward. Some of you might even lift your elbows. Make sure the shoulders stay away. They don't ride up, they keep reaching down. And then lower all the way down. Push it up to hands and knees and take it all the way back to child's pose. And then shift forward. Either stay at hands and knees or take it back up to down dog. And again, you're either going back to the knees or shifting into plank. Hold it. And then we're going to lower down. If you can keep the knees lifted and the elbows in, you shift forward slightly and you lower down. Fingers under the shoulders. You can go back to Sphinx if that feels better. Otherwise, Cobra is your pose. You should be able to lift your hands in Cobra. Find that middle of the spine warming up. Still keep pressing the tailbone toward the heels. And then lower down. Forehead to the mat. Wiggle your hips here. And then we're going to do one more. It's either going to be Cobra or you're going to slide your hands back another inch. Roll up. Extend the arms. Lift to upward facing dog. It might feel good to look back over the shoulders. And then we'll all go hands and knees, tuck your toes, and hands, stay in hands and knees or down dog. All right, so we're gonna walk our way to ragdoll. It can be feet forward or hands back. If forward folds are not feeling good, you can stand on up. And then whatever you're doing, just bend your knees, squeeze your belly, and stack your vertebrae. Once you're at the top, reach. Keep the arms up, and let's just grab opposite elbows here. Feet are a little wider than hips width. And we're gonna put a bend in our knee and keep scooping the belly. And we're gonna stretch it over to the left side. And then bring it up, and then take it to the other side. And then bring it up high, stretch up through your thighs, lock your thumbs, pull the thumbs apart, and then stretch it to the left. If it feels better to bend your knees like it was, put the bend back. And then bring it up and take it to the other side. And then bring it up and drop your arms. So some of you are going to stay here. Forward folds aren't feeling good. Take this time to roll out your shoulders. Forward folds feel good. Fold yourself back down. All right, stay here or hands can be behind the back. You can do that standing as well, and you can pull the arms away. So either looks like that, or you're standing up and stretching the arms back. If your hands are at your back, return them to your sacrum. If you're folded forward, drop the arms, squeeze your belly, stack it up. Once you're at the top, stretch it up. Long and tall, keep dropping your tailbone only if it feels good. Add your little back bend, and then come up straight before your hands come to your heart. Drop your arms, shake it all out. And find your mountain at the top of your mat. Surya Namaskar, shoulders back and down, palms are forward. Belly in, tailbone down. Take a moment, be here. All right, so again, if forward folds aren't feeling good, you're just gonna stay here for a moment. And inhale, reach up. If you're folding, exhale, fold. And then we're gonna all step our left foot back. So you can do that from standing. Might make it easier. And we're gonna drop the knee down. Nice. And now bring your hands to your thigh. Push that front knee away. Stay here or take your left hand to the left side of your waist. Push that left side forward. Some of you are going to stay here. Some of you are going to reach the right arm up. And then some of you are going to add a little back bend looking up the wall. Now squeeze your belly, come up, put your right hand back down. Now take your left arm up, tip it over to the right. Some of you might take your right hand and reach to the floor. If it doesn't touch the floor, keep it on the thigh. And breathe. And then go ahead and come back to center. Some of you are staying here, some of you are framing your foot, and you're taking your hips back, toes lift. Ardha Hanuman, hands walk with you if the hamstring is tight. Keep it forward and fold if you need to stretch. Nice. Go ahead, shift the weight forward, and then take it back to hands and knees or down dog. You can rest, you can cat-cow or add your flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hands and knees or down dog. Nice. Honoring your body is yoga. All right, so either from hands and knees or down dog, let your left leg lift. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, extend. Now we're gonna step the left foot up. If you need to drop the right knee to get it up there, put the knee down, then bring the foot up. And then we're all taking our hands to our thigh. Push the front knee away. You're trying to be more on the front of the knee than the kneecap in the back. Hips are sinking low. And then stay there or right hand to the back side of the right side of the waist. Stay there or left arm up. Stay there or start to look up the wall. Now squeeze, come back up straight, left hand to your thigh, right arm alongside the ear. Tip it to the left. Only if the left hand will touch the floor does it reach towards the floor. And then come back to center, frame the foot, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. And then shift the weight back into the foot, take it back, hands and knees or down dog. Cat-cow or add your flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, elbows rub the ribs. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, hands and knees or down dog. Even in down dog, you're hugging the belly to the spine. And then either from hands and knees or down dog, let the right leg lift. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, extend, and then step it all the way up. So if you need to drop the left knee, bring the right foot up. That's where you're going. All right, both hands to the thigh. Push the front knee away. You're welcome to stay here, or we're going to take the left hand on the outside of the left knee. Right arm's going to go back, and you're going to look at the right arm. And you're breathing. Nice. Now go ahead, bring it back up. We're going to lift the back knee. So you can reach your hands down to do that, or you can tuck the toes, power up, and then arms up. Make sure your low back is not feeling funky. If it is, put a bend in that knee, push the pelvis forward, and take it into the front of the thigh. Get that quad holding you up instead of the back. Hold it, or left arm forward, right arm back. Stay there, or right hand drops to the back thigh, left arm goes up and slightly back. Then wait for your exhale, cart with the hands. And then we're going to step up with the left. You can stand up if you need to, back with the right. And we're putting that knee down. Both hands to the thigh. Stack your joints in the front. Make your back comfortable. Take the right hand on the outside of the right knee. Palms facing away. Left arm to the back of the room. And breathe. Nice. Nice, come back to center. You can either reach for the floor or tuck your toes, squeeze, push up. Arms up. Stay here if you need that extra space. Bend the knee, push the pelvis forward. Keep it there, or right arm forward, left arm back. Some of you might drop your left hand. If it feels good, right arm goes over and slightly to the back of the rib. Wait for an exhale, hands come back to front. You can just step up into mountain or fold forward into ragdoll. Those of you that want to flow can take it back. Add your flow. Nice. If you went to down dog, make it back up to ragdoll. If you're folded forward, find Ardha Uttanasana. Don't worry, we're all going to be in mountain in just a second. Fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Drop your tailbone. Stretch it out. Only if it feels good, you're adding your little back bend. And then come up straight. Hands to your heart. Drop your arms. Find your mountain. Shake out any tension. And then line your ankles up so the ankles are directly under your hip bones. And bring your arms up in front. Now bend your knees and sit your bottom back. When you look down, the toes are in front of the knees. The tailbone's still dropping, the belly's still lifting, and you're all breathing. You're looking forward. Nice. Some of you might be able to sink an inch lower. Re-engage. Now press to stand up. Some of you are staying here. Some of you are touching your thighs and folding forward. If you folded forward, find Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Stretch it out at the top, long and tall. Only if it feels good. Add that little back bend. Come up straight. Hands to your heart. And then arms back up in front. You can do the same one you just did, or this time lift your heels, press through your big toes. If your heels are lifted, this time your back stays straight like you're sliding your back down a wall. Keep engaging the belly, spine stays nice and tall, and you're breathing. Press into your feet to come up, drop your heels, drop your arms, stay here, or inhale high. Exhale, fold forward. Next inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. If you're folded, soften, and then we'll all come up on an inhale. Meet in mountain, stretch it out at the top if it feels good. And we always come up straight before the hands come down. Drop your arms, C position, arms up, go back to A or B if C doesn't work. Feet stay where they are, knees come together, and then the heels lift. Take a moment, find your balance, and then sink it low. If you can come all the way down, come back up 2 inches. That's your hold spot. And breathe. Reach through the arms, squeeze the arm muscles. Breathe. Press into your toes and knees. Come up, drop your heels, drop your arms, shake it all out. Inhale, up. Pinky toes near the edges. And you're going to go right into your squat. So if back is an issue, remember you can do toes together, knees wide, and you can keep your spine long and end up in a squat with the toes together. So you're either going to be here or feet flat, Malasana. Find your pose, find your breath, and breathe. All right, so when you're ready to come back up, if you're in Malasana, elbows above the knee. If you're just toe squat, press it up. We're all coming up to stand. Nice job. Shake it out. And find your mountain. Take a moment, settle your breath. And then take your right foot straight back behind you. And we're going warrior one first. So hips are squared forward. Tailbone down, belly lifts. Hands at the heart, and into the left knee. Arms are low or high, shoulders relax. Make sure you're pulling your hips square. Stay here or take your cactus arms out to the side, palms face forward. Only if it feels good, maybe look up the wall, add a little back bend here. And then reach up high, and then take the hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers, inhale, give it a stretch. Some of you are staying here. Some of you are folding toward the inside of the front knee and coming into humble warrior. Nice. Now squeeze your belly tight, press into both feet to stand up. Arms back up. Straighten the front leg. And then right arm forward, left arm back. Scissor your inner thighs, press into both feet. If you're stable, you're looking left. Arms up, then into your knee. And then just step up to the top of your mat. Shake it up. And left foot back. Same toes, other side. Square up your hips. Then into your knee. Make sure you're engaged here. Hands at the heart or high. And breathe. Stay here or arms to the side. Palms forward. Maybe you add that little back bend. Now squeeze to come back up straight, re-engage your core, and then take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, give them a stretch. Some of you are staying here. Some of you are gonna fold toward the inside of the front knee, humble warrior. Nice. Beautiful. If you folded forward, squeeze to stand back up. Arms high, and straight front leg. Left arm forward, right arm back, scissor your inner thighs. If you're stable, look right. Arms up, bend into your knee, and step to the top of your mat. Shake it up, wiggle it out, and find your mountain. So a little recess here. You can stay here with your eyes closed. You can do another chair or squat. You can take a fold. If you want to fold. You can take a crow if you want to crow. Anybody wants a vinyasa, take it back and flow. We're going to all meet back at the top of our mat. You wanted to do. If you're folded forward, find heart. Exhale, soften. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch it out at the top. Drop your tailbone only if it feels good. Add your little back bend. And then come up straight and hands to your heart. Drop your arms, find your mountain. Settle your breath. And step the right foot back, warrior two. Heel to arch, arms up, then into the left knee. Look over the left middle finger. So remember, the knee does not go past the ankle. It tracks to the pinky toe. And you're still lifting your belly, dropping your tailbone. You're not tilting forward, your torso straight up. And you're all breathing. Stay here or lift your front heel. Engage that inner thigh a little more. And then put your heel down and then stretch it back, reverse triangle. Hold it. And then wait for an exhale, bend your knee, go back to warrior two. Let's do two more like that. Just stretch it back on an inhale and exhale, warrior two. So we're gonna stay here for some of you. If it feels okay, the next time out of warrior two, send the right arm forward, left arm back. And then you go to warrior two and left arm back. So it's warrior two, right arm forward, warrior two, left arm back. Last time, warrior two, right arm forward, warrior two, left arm back and hold. Drop your arm, turn your left toes in. Okay, if forward folding is good, we're folding. If you want, you can do a squat instead, a high squat, goddess. Otherwise, fold forward, touch the floor. So engage, take the sway out and back. Nice adjustment, very good. Whatever you'd like to do here is your pose. You can go up and down if you're holding your goddess. You can rest when you need to. Nice. Shoulders from the waist. Scoop the belly to fold the head forward if you're in Katsuyuka. Alright, if you're folded forward, push the floor away. Nice control. And then when you're ready to come up, you can either bend the knees and put your hands on your thighs, or you're going to squeeze your belly, hands to the waist, push through the feet, reach through the head to stand. You can heel toe or hop your feet together and step to the top of the mat, shake that. Settle your breath. And step the left foot back. Warrior two on the other side. Bend into your right knee, make all those adjustments. Don't let the knee go past the ankle, arms up, belly still in, tailbone still down. And you're breathing. Stay here or lift your front heel. Now set your heel down and stretch it back and hold it. Wait for an exhale, go back to warrior two. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, warrior two. One more like that. And remember, you can keep doing this, or the next time we're sending left arm forward, right arm back. Cartwheel to warrior two, and right arm back. Warrior two, left arm forward. Warrior two, right arm back. Last time, warrior two, left arm forward. Warrior two, right arm back and hold. And then drop your arms, turn your right toes in. And let's all do a goddess squat here. So keep your heels in, toes end up at 1 and 11. Bend your knees and sit into your squat. Belly in, tailbone down. Don't let the knees go past the ankles. Knees are pointing the same way the toes are pointing. Nice. Torso straight up. Make sure you're not swaying forward. That's going to put a bunch of stress on the back. Hands can stay on the thigh, or you can bring them up. On an inhale, just straighten your legs and drop your arms. On an exhale, bend your knees and find your squat. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, stand up. Two more on your own. We're going to end up in our squat, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come up, drop your arms, square your feet, only if it feels good, fold forward. You can stay with squats, you can do another toe squat. Do what feels good, you can go upside down, that's in your practice. Nice, everybody. Gotta walk your hands further away, towards your feet. No, back, this way. And palms flat, elbows under the wrists, over the wrists. There it is. Nice. If you're folded forward, come up, find a long spine. Now squeeze your belly, either bend your knees and round it up, or hands to the waist and hinge yourself up. Heel, toe, or hop. And find your mountain top of your mat. Take a moment, be here. Close your eyes and breathe. If you would like a fold, inhale high. Exhale, fold. You can stay there, you can vinyasa, you can take a squat. We're going to do a couple bouncing poses out of this. Nice. Beautiful. If you went to down dog, make your way back to rag dog. If you're folded forward, find Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, soften. Inhale to stand. We'll all reach up high. Drop your tailbone only if it feels good. Add your little back, and then come up straight, and hands to your heart. Drop your arms, find your mountain, and then take your left foot balance and take your hands to your waist. Engage your belly, drop your tailbone. All right, so we're going to start with a little lift. We're gonna keep our left foot down and bring our right foot out in front. And just lift the heel, and then take your left arm out. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna add a little moonwalk. We're gonna see if we can, we're gonna lift this right heel up. And then exhale, sit it down, and then pick up the other side. Soft bend in the knees. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up. And just like that, keep walking. Slow and controlled. Soft bend like you're bouncing on the moon right when you hit. Nice. One more time, either side. And then relax. Give yourself a little wiggle, a little shake, and find your mountain. So some of us are going to do that same moonwalk again. If it feels okay to hold a steady balance, hands to the waist, and lift the right leg. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to hold it. Some of you are staying here. Keep the belly engaged. Some of you are taking the left arm over, right arm back, just like we did when we were on the floor. Some of you might be able to slide your hand down the outside of the calf, grab the side of the foot, and extend the leg. Keep breathing. Nice, nice poses. Your leg went out, slide it back to the knee. Now come to the front. Now only if you're feeling good about your back, extend the leg and point the toe. Can you hold it? Don't lean back. And then lower the leg with control, shake it out. And try the right foot. Spread the toes. Remember, you can go back to your moonwalk. Left leg high, focus on the lift. Stay here, or it's right arm over top of the thigh, hold behind the knee, left arm to the back. Stay there, or you're sliding down the outside of the calf, grab the pinky toe side of the foot, extend the leg, and breathe. If you extend the leg, bring it back to the knee. We're coming back to the front. Step out, or you're going to extend and point. Can you hold it? And then lower with control. Shake out the hips, shake out the legs, and find your mountain. Take a moment here. Just breathe. And then left foot balance, right leg back, warrior three position. Palms forward, belly in, tailbone down. Some of you are staying here. Some of you are going to be able to hinge. You might lift a little. Some of you might be able to go parallel to the floor. Keep lifting. Arms can go forward if that feels good. So lift your head more. Head more. More. Come on. So your head's dropping and you're kind of creating a little V. We're trying to create a straight line. Yeah, that's it. Nice. It's hard. All right, now hinge back to standing. Stop there, or hands to the waist, thigh up. Don't lean back as you extend the leg. Can you point and hold? That's a lot of core, and then lower and chin. All right, right foot down, left toe back. So you start with your toe touch. The straight line is more important than how low you go. So you never want to round. You want to keep your head in line with that back foot. So you hinge. Are you straight? And then maybe go a little deeper. Maybe go a little deeper. Once you feel your back start to round, you've gone too far. So it's better to stay up high with a straight line than it is to go really low and end up putting strain on your back. So find that nice straight line. Keep lifting your heart towards the front of your mat. And then hinge back to standing. Stop there, or bring it all the way to the front. Don't lean back if you're going to extend. Point, can you hold it? And then lower it with control. Shake it out. Last balancing pose. Left foot balance. If this is what feels best for you, going back to warrior three, and you're keeping your straight line. If King Dancer would feel good, you can flip your thumb back. Catch the inside of the foot. Left arm forward. Feels like too much on the shoulder, keep it to the pinky toe. And then you're just going to hinge just like before. Stretch the left arm forward, push the foot into the hand. Stretch the left arm forward, push the foot into the hand. And breathe. Nice. And then hinge back to standing and switch. So right foot down, you can do warrior three again, or catch the left foot, right arm forward, stretch the right arm forward, push the foot into the hand. Stretch and push at the same time. It'll help with your balance. Keep breathing. A wall helps too. And then hinge back to standing and give it a shake. Find your mountain. Take a moment, settle your breath. So we're going to work our way down to the floor. Any way you want to get there, traditionally way is inhale high. Exhale fold. You can put a deep, deep bend in your knees. You can take a crow if you want. You can crawl back to child's pose or down dog, vinyasa, cat cow. We're all going to end up down on our foot. Looks good. Three more breaths. That's one. Nice. That's two. And three. Let's all meet at hands and knees. Let's do our cat cows. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arch. One more time. And return to your flat back. Now just take your right leg straight back. Roll the right foot to the side. Take your left toe, kick it straight back behind the knee, right arm high. Got it. Stay here, same thing. Engage, drop the tailbone, only if it feels good, lift the leg. Stay there or bend the knee, catch the foot, just like you did when you were standing, right? Push it away. Beautiful. Now squeeze your belly so you can release with control. Bring your hand down. These left toes must pop up before you go to hands and knees, so you don't twist your knee. Now left leg back. Roll the foot to the side and right toes go straight back behind you, left arm high. Stay here or squeeze and lift. Stay there or bend the knee, catch the foot. And pull it in or push it away. Now squeeze, release it with control. Right toes pop up as you go to hands and knees. Let's all go to child's pose. So take as much time as you need here. We'll come up. If cat-cow feels good, we're going to do a couple of those. And then some of you are going to do the same pose you just did for a second time. And some of you are going to do full side plank. All right. Some of you are going to stay at cat-cow or just go back and forth from child's pose to hands and knees. All right. So if you're sticking with side plank, remember the option was right leg back, same thing you did a moment ago. Or you're going to go up to down dog and shift into plank position. And then you're going to roll the left side, the left foot, right arm high. So if you're here and you're like, ooh, that feels like a lot, but I feel like I can stay here. If I just brought that right foot up and made a little triangle with my foot so the ankle's under the knee, that's a little cheat. You can put the foot in front, you can stack or lift the leg. Beautiful, guys. Go ahead, bring it down and then take it to the other side. So if your knee's down, this time it's right knee down, left leg back. Otherwise, from plank, roll it to the side, left arm high. You can bring that left foot up for a little cheat. You can stack or lift the leg. Beautiful. And when you feel done, go ahead and bring it down. And let's all go to child's pose. Roll out your wrists. And then think about what you need. You can stay in child's pose or press it up to down dog. You can hold or flow through your last vinyasa. Nice. Nice, everybody. And then we'll all make our way onto our our bottoms any way you want to get there. Swing it around. And just pick up your bottom, walk it towards your heels, and come onto your back. So just take a moment here. Roll out your hips. Make little circles, reverse your circles. Massage the back. All right, now. If it feels okay, we're gonna take our legs straight up in the air, and then we're gonna bend our knees just until the toes drop out of sight. Now take your hands, push your thighs away. At the same time, push the thighs back into the hands and push the low back into the floor. So this is a nice way to strengthen the low abdominal muscles without having to flex your back. If you can't feel it, let me know. Arms should be nice and straight. There should be some effort in pushing from both the hands and the thighs. If you don't start shaking, then you're not doing something right.
Can I start breathing?
Diana, press down. All right, bring your knees in and rock it out. Nice. All right, now let's just plant our feet and keep your left foot down. Send your right leg up. Point the toes, squeeze the thigh a lot. Arms can push into the mat, or you can just rest them out, whatever feels good. So on an inhale, just let your leg lower. It doesn't have to be far. And then exhale, just pull it back up. So it might lower just a foot or so. You might be able to almost touch the floor, but don't. And then exhale, pull it up. Nice. Let's do 3 more. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Nice job. Put that foot down and send the other leg up. Point the toe a lot. Squeeze your thigh. And then it's inhale on the lower, exhale on the lift. Use your breath. We have 3 more. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. And then relax it down. Just take your pinky toes near the edge. Give yourself a little windshield wiper. We're going to do 1 more round like that, or you're going to do both legs out. So, options are left foot down, right leg up. You're going to do 3 on the right leg and then 3 on the left, or you're going to take both legs up. You're going to point both toes. You're going to take your thumbs under your bottom. The inhale lowers the legs, and the exhale pulls it up. You're doing 6 if you're doing both. That's 2. Nice. And 3. Now you're switching sides or you're keeping going. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. And then hug it in. Rock it up. Nice job. So, and then we're going to plant the feet. Palms are down, or you bend the elbows if you have really tight shoulders. So we'll push up into your bridge pose. Just roll up, push into your feet, work the sternum to the chin. Some of you are going to interlace your fingers, walk the shoulders closer together. Feels like too much, come down. You can always do a flowing bridge if holding isn't feeling good, but you want to get that counter stretch from your core. Inner thighs hug together, not to touch, but yes, work in parallel. Good job. Beautiful. These look great. Wait for an exhale, lower down. Windshield wiper your legs. And then just stay where you are, or second round can be bridge, can be wheel. So count 5 of your own breaths. Come down when you need to. Inhale, roll it up. You're on your own. We'll all come down at different times if we're paying attention to our own breath. Nice poses. That looks good. Once you're down, hug it in. Rock that. down, pick up your hips and move them 1 inch to the left, and just let your knees fall to the right. So if it feels better to extend that back leg, go for it. The lower leg, I should say. Now you have to squeeze your belly to bring it to center. Put your feet down, pick up your hips, move them 1 inch to the right, and then let the knees fall to the left and look to the right. And if you're extending, it's the bottom leg that goes straight. Nice. Now squeeze your belly to bring it to center. Tug it up and in and rock it out. Stay here, or bottoms of the feet together, knees press forward. Stay there, or both feet up, happy baby. Any movement that feels good. If your feet are up, bring them in. If your knees are wide, pull them together. If it feels okay, hug yourself up into a tight little ball. And then wait for an exhale and stretch yourself out. Take up space, find Shavasana, whatever that looks like for you today. If you need blankets or socks, put them on. Doesn't feel good to have legs extended, you can bend your knees or you can roll to your side. And stay Shavasana there. And then just forget about the breath. Let the breath return to normal. Imagine that beautiful golden light pours through the crown of the head, relaxing all the features of your face. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. Maybe you want to open the mouth and move the jaw around. The neck is relaxed. The shoulders. The arms, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Chest, your heart and lungs. Your abdomen with all your internal organs. The upper, middle, and lower back are relaxed. The hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the thighs, the knees, the calves and shins, the ankles, feet, and out the toe. The body is completely relaxed. This state of peace is your true nature. Take a few moments just to be. When the practitioner is firmly established, knowledge, vigor, valor, and energy flow to them. Bring the awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breath. Let it fill your body. Start to bring movement to your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs, until you're ready for a big stretch. Fingertips to toes. And if it feels good, hug your knees to your chest one last time. And carefully roll to your favorite side. And in your own time, in your own way, when you're ready, make your way up to your comfortable seat. We'll close our practice. Find your tall spine. Find your breath. Remember your peace. Share your light. Hands to the heart. Bow in. Give gratitude. And look for the joy. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for sharing your practice and your presence. Being here. Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Thanks for showing up. See you soon.